All right, let's talk about the pick bans now. Let's take a look here. So, we're already off to very exciting things. Karma and Lee Song. It can stand for Lee Song. Okay. So this is actually Fnatic playing, right? Oh my god. Bwipo should just make a fucking Smurf named Bwipog. Right? Or Bwipoggers. Oh my. That is the best fucking thing that anyone has ever had the opportunity of doing. Oh my god. Alright. So, they're going to first pick Akali, which I think is really fucking weird. And then Kaisa, and Bwipo's shaking his head no, it seems. So maybe he actually has a pretty good idea that would be an erroneous decision. Oh my god, it's Aatrox. Aatrox is being hovered as Sungju is cooking food. I see you, Sungju. Oh yeah. Oh, I see you, buddy. GTM Thane, thank you for subscribing. Let's see. More. Oh. Do you guys remember Sungju from BBQ? He's the onion man. 오늘 onion 먹어?
오늘? Yes.
Okay. 여기서? Yes, just eat the onion.
You smell it's okay?
Yeah, it's okay. Twitch chat's gonna love it. He eats onions like they're apples.
Really okay?
Yeah, it's okay. Nice.
Let's go movie here. I'm eating here, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Wario. Wario. Alright. Alright, let's get back to the draft. He laughs like what? Okay. Okay. Alright, hold on, Twitch chat. I'm gonna I'm gonna move the camera so you guys can see Sungju eat. Okay. Oh! Annie hover! Annie hover! Hold on, I gotta tweet at him now. Hold on. What do I do? Is that a weird champ? Is that like Annie Hover weird champ? Is that what I say to him? I think it's a weird champ. Huh? No. Alright. So, Akali was picked up. Enemy team responds with Aatrox and Ezreal. I actually think that the Aatrox is not that good, but the Ezreal really is. Because the Aatrox is susceptible to getting counterpicked. Because champions like Kled, champions like Irelia do exist. But I do suppose that Renekton can cover one of those angles. And so now it ultimately just ends up coming down to, can Nemesis and Bwipo actually flex these champions? But then in addition to that, does Broxa have the ability to actually play Aatrox? Already, I mean, this draft is a lot better than the previous two games. So things are definitely starting off here and just going a lot better in this game. So we'll see. Pyke is actually picked up. Pyke is locked in. Well, it's not too much AD if Ezreal is a savant, and if Ezreal's a fucking savant and goes AP-ish, then everything will end up being fine. Oh, the studio looks full. This is actually really, really ideal for Karthus jungle. It really, really is. This is a very, very good Karthus jungle spot. But They might be thinking that Aatrox is just going to go into the jungle. That's what the Irelia or the Orianna hover would suggest. Now, they're hovering Rek'Sai, who's actually one of the strongest counters to Xin Zhao in the entire game. But it is looking like Karthus, and they will lock in the Karthus. Xin Zhao isn't awful against him, but this game is going to be decided by 12 minutes. Either Irelia is... this is actually like a draft I can get behind. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the Aatrox first. Like, I think that... I think Nico and then having option to do AD or AP is just probably going to be better. But overall, this is a pretty good draft. So if the Akali and Aurelia team is on even footing at like 18 minutes, it's really, really, really fucking rough for Fnatic. But if Karthus gets ahead, he has such suffocation tools available due to the dynamic of his laners that it becomes almost impossible for Kirei to stabilize anything, and then they're just going to crumble and fall over. If the Fnatic team composition gets ahead, like maybe even 1 kill per lane, CS gaps and XP gaps and differentials, there's no recovery tools on the side of Misfits, even though you can say that, oh, well, Sivir has wave clear and whatnot. It's not reliable enough. So this is really, really interesting draft, because there's a lot of ebb and flow for both of these. That was really weird, the way that the ADC player... Like, that's a way that you can probably get injured. It looks like the ADC player on Misfits has really disproportionate... like, it looks like his arm was way further up and extended than his keyboard hand. You know what I mean? I'm not doing OPGGs. I am doing Twitch Primes, which is actually an event here on this channel where if you subscribe with your Twitch Prime, you will have actually completed the level. You'll actually move on to another level. I'm just throwing that out there. If there's anyone in Twitch chat listening right now and you have a Twitch Prime, you can actually play a mini game where if you subscribe with Twitch Prime, then you will pass the first level. I know it sounds very enticing. Oh, Lavocado, he's already on stage 2. You guys are falling behind. Righteous, stage 2. Oh, man. Everyone's just falling behind. You guys are all losing. You guys are all fucking losing. Evax, Snown, oh my god. Snuff, Sigh. Jesus. These people are all getting ahead. Eureka, what's going to be your move? You don't want to fall behind. You don't want to be... Look, you were probably picked last in fucking kickball in elementary school, and now you're going to finish last in this race, too? Come on. You're going to lose to Dr. Politically Correct? Ridiculous. Dragonmancer's getting back in here for 7 months, too. White Death Knight. That sounds like a really good chroma, okay? That sounds like a really good chroma. Novarus, I remember you, buddy. Come on, get on in here, buddy. Jesus Christ. Yeah, people are econing up. They need that level 8. It's all right. The next step is to get this up. Ah, shit. All right. Does DK stand for Death Knight? I don't know. I mean, it can stand for Donkey Kong, right? All right, so let's take a look at all the lanes. Karthus didn't do Grop. Fucking why? Unless he thinks that Xin Zhao's a degenerate that's going to invade him, but Aatrox and Renekton can just do stuff, and also you warded around it. Oh my god, Broxah doesn't know how to kite on Karthus! Ah! Holy shit! Holy shit. Antique chair set. Thank you guys all for subbing. Hold on. Let me thank whoever else I just missed. I don't think I missed anyone else. Thank you. Alright. Kirei coming in. He's looking for Karthus. That would actually be the path that Karthus would take if he was looking to get left side Scuttle Crab. You can see that Kirei, he is looking for Karthus right now. He is trying to gun him down. Because if Xin Zhao handshakes a standard matchup against Karthus, then things get really, really, really bad. Now, like I said, Kirei, he has to get the Aurelia and the Akali ahead. If he doesn't get Aurelia and Akali ahead, this game is just going to really, really, really be a bad time. Do I think that Broxa is maximum average as a player? Well, I don't really know how he is lately. I only have my memories of him really from Worlds and then a few things during Spin Split and whatnot. So, Jilka 93. Which tool would you recommend to record your games? OBS. Bwipo's actually losing in these trades quite heavily. Broxa now down here. He doesn't seem to know about the pin on Scuttle Crab. Oh, this is actually fucking pathetic. Oh my god. Becky, look at that cock. See, in a solo queue game, Broxa and Nemesis would probably go for this. And if either one messes up, they would blame one or another, right? So if this is a solo queue game, Broxa would tell his Twitch chat, this fucking mid laner. And if it was a solo queue game, Nemesis would say these fucking junglers can't ever give up Scuttle Crab. But if it's a duo queue game, they laugh to each other if they mess up. So it's weird how that tends to work. That is the interactions. Oh, fuck, smoke. Holy flashes. How many more games are there in LEC? There's 2 more. When is G2? Last Alinity kill. That's probably a bannable name. I don't even know if I can like say that as if it's funny. But thank you for subbing. LSAK last set. They sure love stretching their content. That content, yeah, you like that? 112 123 213 213 1321. When are you gonna give me the last sub? How about that? Oh my god. Yeah, I already talked about why Leandres is good. Alright, so talking about current game state, Cloud Dragon is the first one that spawned. So, not really super important for either team, but if it were going to benefit one team more than the other, it would be Misfits. Broxa is ahead on level still, which is just a testament to fucking Karthus' ability. Oh? Oh. Okay. Nice. Alright, blue's coming up right now. Pyke is rotating down, right-hand side. Xin Zhao is also there. So this is where actually some fireworks can fly, but Fnatic should have the advantage. They're also going to RNG the Scuttle Crab. And yeah, you can, like, Brox's management of all of these things is just really, really sloppy. I don't know what it is about this that's just so consistently sloppy. Karthus goes down. And, oh, here comes the World Ender. Aatrox nerfed. Better be careful. And they're playing really, really, really cautious. And this isn't really, I mean, this is sort of, I mean, this is all Fnatic error. Whoa, Kira is actually really close to death, but they can't do anything. Broxa now pathing, fuck the smoke. Broxa's pathing down now immediately to the Scuttle Crab. I think that he is really close to 6. Alright, let's take a look. So, he shouldn't have hit the Scuttle Crab this way. Max! I lean out of cam? I'm so sorry. I don't know where Max is. I don't know what time he woke up. time did I wake up?
Max.
Alright. You so lean that you lean out of cam. Exactly.
Max
뭐?
sleep.
진짜?
Yeah, 진짜. Sleep. Max sleep. Why?
Max is asleep. Timer so that you guys can follow along. If you want. So Broxa is level 6. The lane states are all terrible. Now the Karthus comp's really far behind. Because the game sucks. But it's gonna take why did I just blank? It's gonna take like a fucking miracle team fight for Fnatic to come back in. They basically have one big opening on their first item completion. Not with ults like that though, I'll tell you that much. Oh! Okay. I see. When did he talk about Leandries? I want to check the VOD. Probably sometime during, or sometime shortly after Akali built it. Did he do it? Did he eat the onion? Okay. Yeah, that was an onion. What an absolute mad lad. Alright, so Sindala, like we had agreed upon, when Sungju ate the onion, you have to sub. You too, Skullweb. I know that you guys don't remember agreeing to that, but it's okay. It happened. There's a lot of people. There's there's plenty of people in Twitch chat that were witness to this, so it's okay. Ko is unsubbed right now. This absolute heathen. Did I say heathen? He keeps eating the onion. All right. I can't eat the onion, okay? I'm on a diet here. All right? Jeez. Sindala. Come on, quit playing hard to get.
You try?
No! Okay, wait. Hold on. Will someone... No, wait. I gotta get paid for this. How much for me to eat an onion? How many calories are in an onion? Half an onion. That's the most that I'll go. $100. I can't tell if that guy is real. Are you real? I'll do 100. I will do 100. I am watching the game. But it doesn't matter because Fnatic has lost the game. Fnatic's lost the game. 50 for half. Oh my god. I'm gonna do it for you guys. Okay, I'll do it. Songju, do you have an onion?
No?
You have one?
Go buy.
Okay, I need one.
You ready?
Yep.
You try?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Half. Oh, Jesus.
Wait. 다른 give
Done.
your money?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. You're right. Thank yourself on Twitch Prime. All right. I'm gonna eat it in between. 기다려. Yeah. After this game.
This game after?
Yeah. During the downtime, I'm gonna eat the onion. Okay, Brippo's gonna get bopped. Okay, Brippo just alright. This game's over. So, this is the third game now where pretty established conditions were set for both of these teams. They played out as such, and so now I'll try to reestablish. Oh my god, Hylissang was just a little bit too slow. So I'll try to establish what Fnatic can do to really get back in this game. And so if Fnatic want to have any sort of control from this moment forward, the thing that they're going to be able to control best is the surrender vote at 15 minutes. Aside from that, they're probably not going to have very much control over anything. So, you know, that's probably actually how this game is going to work. What do I think of Misfits roster change? What do you mean? It doesn't look like Broxa can play Karthus though. He doesn't seem to understand what makes the champion good. You know what would be really sick is if Malice went to Europe and played, but I know that he wouldn't do that. And I'm not obviously saying that like Malice goes and plays on Fnatic. I'm just saying like, fucking Christ. He is European. Why wouldn't he get a team? There's plenty of toxic European players that have teams. Hey, just watched your vid. It's amazing. Keep it up. Great work. Thank you, Suharos. Alright, so Misfits are taking a team fight in mid lane. Nemesis ended up dying right there. And, okay, whoa, that was really fucking close. I mean, that was a double kill by Leader, which is pretty clutch, but you sort of don't want to be trading kills like this. This is actually pretty sloppy. Akali has all the kills right now. Also, actually, you know what I didn't get to take a look at the very start of the game? I don't know what the rune or the itemization or the runes are, but here's a little note. When you're playing against Karthus jungle, if your champion can go sorcery, I think that is that what the name of the rune tree is called? Sorcery, the blue tree. Is that what it is? It's the blue tree, right? Okay. So sorcery, you go sorcery. So like Akali can go Comet. Akali absolutely positively can go Comet. So Akali should have gone Comet, and then you get the Nullifying Orb. Obviously, Aurelia can't. Xin Zhao can and should probably go Phase Rush against Karthus. I think that's actually what some of the Korean Xin Zhao one-trick ponies do against Karthus and solo queue. Although I'm not sure if maybe that's their little meta for attacking him anymore. And then Xin Zhao can get it. Alternatively, you can still go Domination Tree Sorcery second. Because you want to outpace Karthus, and so boots are a pretty big priority, so you don't want inspiration. So rather that you just circumvent going Triumph and like coup de grace or something like that, you just go Nullifying Orb, and then Sivir has her Spell Shield, but you can probably do it there too, and you just end up invalidating an entire champion on their team. Why not just Electrocute and Orb as secondary? I guess you can do that. You can do that too, but you have more flexibility if you go Comet, and then you can take Inspiration. You can take Inspiration, yeah. Yeah, Leader is mechanically good. And so now, Hextech Unblade is on Akali. Also, there is the Seeker's Arm Guard. On the flip side, Yumu's Ghostblade was the first item of choice for the Aatrox, which I really don't like because he wasn't accelerating. If he was accelerating, I think using the Yumu's to augment his presence inside of the game would be really, really good. But given the way that the current game played out, I think that Black Cleaver first probably just would have been better. Especially when they failed to accomplish anything pre-first recall. Why did Nemesis just World Ender? Why did Karthus just R pre-Dark Harvest? Why did Whippo flash? Why did fucking Dan handshake that? What? It looks like Misfits is sort of falling apart, though. The jungler's behind an XP. I mean, Leader is the only fucking player on the team that is strong right now. And Ezreal is going to be extremely effective in the later stages. So, right now, this is the 18-20 minute mark where I said that Fnatic's team composition basically needs to have a lead. And if they don't have a lead, then they have essentially one basic explosive team fight to bring the game back. And so, if in the next, 5 minutes none of that happens, the Aurelia and Akali thing will take over. What, he sucks? You just lost with that Gnar? So you got Dino Gnar. Okay, you're going to lose with him too. Everyone loses with you. Okay. Did my chat die? Oh, no, okay, it's working. All right. Oh, my God. Yeah, hello there, sheep. LSAK loves celebrate. Oh, my God. All right. Thoughts on Pepega EU teams? I think that there is a lot of useless map movements that end up resulting in aggression as a byproduct of teams. God, it sounds so weird because basically you either just have to accept what I say at face value, or you can just fucking argue. You can run it in circles over and over and over. A lot of fights that are happening don't need to happen at all. And they shouldn't be happening if players acknowledge and realize what is beneficial and what isn't beneficial at certain parts of the game. So Bippo stopped that push, ended up losing his own life for it, but in the end, it's probably not that bad. Why do you think Roa is slept on? Leandri's is so slept on. I swear to God, if I see Karthus build Morel and Omicron, I'm gonna eat an entire onion. Why are they... Oh, wow. Oh, Hylissang. Oh, Hylissang's dead. Oh. Kleptomancy. Alright, happy feet. Lindros won. Wait a minute. Aren't you subbed? Wait, hold on. Get out of here, Felix the Gladiator. Oh shit, you're not. Alright, I think that there's an ID that looks very similar to yours that I remember. Or maybe I just come from the future. Oh no, my phone's dead! Hold on, Twitch chat, hold on, I gotta charge my phone. What am I gonna do when I lay in bed soon? Oh man, I'm gonna be doomed. One sec. Odi. No, not now, after.
Okay, you eat, I call me.
Okay.
Okay. I'm waiting. That's what this is.
Okay. Alright, I don't know what Broxa was just doing, but this is the explosive team fight that Fnatic would have needed to win, and they didn't. And so now, because they didn't, the Aurelia and the Akali are all at 2 items, and the effectiveness of 3 out of the 5 champions on Fnatic are just basically negated. But the Baron did end up being stalled. This is pretty good. A needlessly large rod was picked up. Why does he have Morello? Why? What the fuck's Misfits doing? No, it doesn't matter against Atrox. Oh, God. I mean, It does and it doesn't, because that's not what Akali's trying to do in a team fight anyway. Aatrox isn't her main priority. Aurelia will handle Aatrox. You stun him up because you have so much CC. And he can't get on anyone. You eviscerate Karthus and you remove the Ezreal from the... No. Also, the Sivir just has free deal on Aatrox. If anyone should have a healing reduction item, it's the Sivir. It is always going to be the Sivir. The Akali and the Aurelia are basically intertwined in how they're trying to approach most of these team fights. Like, the Aurelia is the frontline CC bot, you know, clean up the kill. Akali creates the thresholds for her, and Sivir rains down damage. That's basically how it is. Oh, Misfits going for this absolute coin flip. Absolute coin flip, but Fnatic with the Ezreal ultimate. And now teleport coming in from Rennie Ekton. And here we go. Nemesis pops the World Ender, gets some of his okay, did absolutely nothing right there. Did absolutely nothing. Baron gut taken. Bwipo not able to find anything. Hylissang coming in there, then getting popped out of his ultimate. The game is over, Twitch chat. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? All right. This was really good play by Leader. He single-handedly, I mean, this is, someone create like a fucking Tiananmen Square photo and just put Leader's Akali there, because that's basically what it was. Bwipo comes back in, apparently couldn't locate his mouse over the Akali. Hylissang tries to salvage what he can, but they only end up removing one Baron. So, interestingly, Karthus, despite the atrocious pathing this game, is still an entire level up over Xin Zhao, and he's a little bit deep into 14, which is nice. The levels across the board, though, 1 level advantage in bottom, 1 in mid, and then 1 in top. The mid-tier 1 turret is still alive for Fnatic. Doesn't really mean all that much. Zanya's Hourglass now completed for Akali. And this game is looking really, really, really fucking rough. Also, the Ezreal probably should have had magic damage this game. He can still go Iceborne Gauntlet Monomune, but this actually would have been a very, very, very perfect game for, like, the Iceborne Gauntlet Monomune, Luden's, Leandri's. That would have been... this would have been a good game for that kind of a build, because you know that the enemy team won't have that much going on against that. But Blade of the Ruined King is going to be stunted a little bit. Yeah, there's HP items on some of their champions, and the Bork can help peel for you to an extent. But the reality is that the team fights explode. Like, I guess the Blade of the Ruined King would have been an okay buy if his team was ahead, but there was never really any points. There was never really any points where Ezreal could say, like, oh yeah, I should probably go Blade of the Ruined King here. Oh, okay. Oh, he doesn't have mana. Oh, and Dan got a kill. Oh, Broxy doesn't have mana, uses Wall of Pain. Oh my god, then he gets Presence of Mind, but it's already too late. And so now Misfits are actually just walking through Fnatic. And this is sort of what I was talking about. The Aatrox and the Renekton have to be unnaturally strong to be able to just threaten and plow through the opposition. Because once Akali and Aurelia hit 2 items, their damage thresholds combined create this very awkward situation for the Karthus, the Ezreal, and the Aatrox when the fights end up taking place, because Aatrox doesn't have really a lot of innate tankiness, especially not with how these champions on Misfits tend to deal damage. And so the 1-item tipping point is really strong for Fnatic, because Misfits tier 1 items are all completed at different intervals. And so early dragons actually go the way of Fnatic, but obviously the first dragon was rolled pretty poorly. And then the periods where Karthus should have been able to accelerate the game or get stuff going also didn't end up occurring the way that it could have. And then the lanes on the side of Fnatic were not doing as well as they could have on their own individually. And thus the stages of the game ended up happening, which was like the 18 to 22, 23 minute threshold. And Misfits won a pretty key and clutch decisive fight at that point in time. And thus, you know, the chance for Fnatic to win goes from like 50% and it plummets probably all the way down to like fucking 20 or something outside of some hero play. So, yeah. I didn't state that at all, Oddmouth Leo. What I said is that he, 7 months ago, or 8 months ago, was not a top, what did I say, top 30 mid laner in the world, right? Top 30 mid laner. This was 8 months ago, right? December. Leader. Sorry, I said lighter again. It might have been 50. There should be tweets. I did 3 VOD reviews. He was in chat. He actually was in chat a few times after that, but not anymore. Actually, oh, alright. Orm the Giant, I like your ID. So this game's pretty much over. Deathcap for Akali with Morello and Gunblade. I mean, I've seen this in TFT before. Shit's about to get ugly. She doesn't have the assassin bonus, but you'll also notice there's no other ninjas on her team, so this is still a pretty good spot for her to be in. Right now, she looks like she's going top against the Aatrox. The Aatrox is missing Morgana, aka his wife. So he doesn't have the demon passive. He's not quite able to mana burn Akali here. And he did press his R. So it was sort of like a praying mantis ritual where his wings sort of like extended and he grew in size and he looked really excited to see her. And then she just sort of bit his fucking head off. So I'm really liking that in Season 9, Riot is really just going out of their way to collaborate with National Geographic here and to bring us these exciting clips here in the LEC. It's really, really nice. Alright. Nemesis fucking looks like me when playing Aatrox. That's not true, Nehru HD. That is absolutely not true. This Aatrox clearly has a mouse. Okay, he's clicking. At the very least, he's clicking. Hates. Alright, this is 3 for 3 though. For clearly advantageous drafts. This is 3 for 3. Clearly it's almost like I'm a fucking coach. I'm gonna keep giving you guys the outline at each fucking whatchamacallit point. What is it called? What is it called? What is it called? What is it called? I can't bet on games. I'm an LCK caster.
Hey LS.
Oh,
just
hey.
Curious.
Yeah, I'm curious
Do you
too.
still hold
By
Bjergsen
curious.
in high regard or consider him the best mid? Watched your video with Thorin and Loco where Thorin was shit-talking Bjergsen and I wasn't sure who you agreed with between the two of them.
I mean, I haven't watched any NA this split. I would assume that Bjergsen's still probably the best, but I mean, I can't know for certain. So, yeah, pretty much that's just it. I just can't actually know for certain who would be the best right now. I would assume that it's Bjergsen. I would just assume that it's Bjergsen for NA mids. What's the other thing? What was the other thing I was going to talk about? Oh, yeah. But anyways, so because I'm an LCK caster, I actually can't bet on the games, but I feel like it would be pretty easy to make money if there's a way to bet on the games after draft. If there was a way to bet on games after draft, I feel like it would be... Because I do this in the LCK too. Like, after the draft ends up happening, I feel like I can pretty accurately tell you how the first 8 minutes will tend to go, and then what the transition phase will be from like 8 to 13, and then 13 to 18, and then what will happen like 18 to 22, 18 to 23. And these are crucial points in the game that usually align with champions gold per minute and what it means when lined up with other champions in the game. So like one of the things about Aurelia is Aurelia has a very expensive itemization path, but Aurelia stunts her build relative or compared to like another champion in the game because she goes Tiamat 1200 gold, and then she goes Boots 1100 gold, whatever. So she's investing 2300 into other things first, and then sometimes she also gets a supportive item. Like a null magic mantle on top, or maybe she gets like a hex drinker, and then she goes into Trinity Force. So when you have a champion like Aurelia in that situation, and then you have a champion like Akali who's just outright rushing Hextech Gunblade, they're gonna end up having their spikes occur at different times, and these mismatches create a timing attack for the opposing team in order to actually exert, I guess, authority over the Aurelia and the Akali. And potentially pressure their jungler and whatnot.